Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan and welcome to the channel. Now, if this is your first time, make sure if you enjoyed this content to hit that like button and subscribe so that way we can keep you updated going forward. Now, in today's video, there is one topic that I solely want to address, and that is Palo Alto. Now, the company reported earnings last night, and look, it's down over 100 points this morning, 25%. What's going on with this company? Now, they beat on earnings, they beat on revenue estimates, so why is the company dropping so much? Well, I have some valuable information to share with you tonight. In addition to that, I'm actually bullish on this position. Now, I'm not going to say go ahead and rush and jump into this. You know, I'm one of those let the dust settle kind of investors. So if this is something that you're interested in, stick around and let's get started.
First of all, let me reiterate, there is no problem with demand. The attacks are increasing. AI is creating more attacks. You're beginning to see state actors out there in the public domain.
So what's all the buzz about? You can see the headline in this article here. Cybersecurity stock plunges on fears Palo Alto will spark price war. And in the highlighted section I have for you is what CEO was referring to. Platformization of their services. That's right. They're actually going to bundle more products and discounted packages as the strategy is rolled out. Now, investors do fear that this would cause a price war between Palo Alto and CrowdStrike and Zscaler. Now, this isn't the first company to do platformization by any means here. You can see that this strategy is akin to Microsoft's bundling of packages. And in addition, look at Salesforce. They did the same thing, and that company has strived going forward. Now, this is believed to cause short-term problems, however, to be a catalyst for long-term growth. Now, there's no surprise that there's a correlation between the rise of AI and the rise of cybersecurity hacks, not just by private entities, but now by state players. You can see here an article in the Wall Street Journal. FBI director says China cyber attacks on U.S. infrastructure now at unprecedented scale. So you can see the demand in this space is only growing to the upside. Now, this article just came out yesterday. The growth of cyber attacks has even caught the eye of the White House. You see Biden to sign an executive order on U.S. port cybersecurity targeting Chinese manufactured shipping cranes. Now, this executive order will invest $20 billion to strengthen the U.S. port infrastructure. Now, this $20 billion is just for port infrastructure. Now, we've got infrastructure all across America that needs to be upgraded when it comes to cybersecurity, and Palo Alto is well positioned to meet that demand. Now that I've shown you some valuable information on what's going on with Palo Alto this morning, let's take a look at the stock in the VectorVest 7 system. In addition to that, I'm going to show you some of its competitors that were mentioned in the article here. If we see, these stocks are ranked by VST. That's overall value, safety, and timing. We've got Palo Alto, CrowdStrike, and Zscaler here. Now, they are all down this morning on the announcement of the platformization of Palo Alto network. You can see they're leading the charge to the downside at 26%. Bringing down CrowdStrike and Zscaler both over 10%. So let's take a look at their fundamentals here. We see that the valuation here, we value Palo Alto at $173, while it's currently trading at $269. Now, if we compare that to CrowdStrike and Zscaler here, you can see this is an overvalued space in general. CrowdStrike coming in at $291, while only valued at $67. And look at Zscaler here, $213, only valued at $46, trading over 4 times our metrics of valuation. Now, that being said, RV and RS, these are fundamental indicators. You can see the company very fundamentally sound here. Now, these indicators work on a 0 to 2 scale. Above 1 is favorable, below 1 is unfavorable. So great ratings here, 1.56 and 1.39 respectively. Now, if we take a look at CrowdStrike and Zscaler here, you can see Palo Alto leading the charge when it comes to fundamentals by far in this space. Now, RT, relative timing, this looks at the short-term price trend of these companies. You can see CrowdStrike, the only one currently still in an uptrend right now at 1.05, with panw leading the downside after today's price action at just 0.52. Now, the VST, which is the overall value, safety, and timing rating, Palo Alto does take a commanding lead here at 1.2. However, does have the sell recommendation. Now, if we take a look at its forecasted data here, The growth rate 36%, and even the sales growth rate at 20% here. You can see the entire space has phenomenal forecasted data going forward. So I do see a lot of upside potential in the space. And with panw trading at a discount right now, I do believe this company will have great upside potential going forward. All right, here's Palo Alto over the last 12 months. I mean, it's got a nice chart here from lower left to upper right. Now, today's earnings, we do see this large gap. Now, price action right now is currently trying to find a level of support at this 263 level. If this were to break, the next level of support comes in at 233. Now, these two green lines here, this is my ideal entry zone. This is between $188 and $200. And I do see if you can actually get into this position around this price and price action finds a level of support here, this stock has the potential to be a bagger. That's right, I do believe this stock could hit a new high close to $400 going into the next 12 months. As you can see, the valuation represented by this green line here has been on the rise. This company has been overvalued for quite some time. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just saying that investors are willing to pay a premium. Now, another thing I do like about this company, if we take a look at its forecasted data, its EPS or earnings per share, this is the 12-month leading forecast. We do see a nice stair-step fashion to the upside here. So I'm a big believer when it comes to panw. Now, if we can just get in around that $200 level, again, let the trade come to us. Don't come after the trade, as if you have patience here, this might be one in the bag. All right, VV Nation. Now, you know me, I'm a straight to the point kind of person. I know time is money, time is valuable, so I try not to waste yours. That's why I wanted to make my argument very clear and precise. Now, you saw the articles I showed you here, great growth in the space. Now, today the price action has dropped 25%. Now, when I showed you the chart, you saw my ideal entry level on this position here. Now, just keep an eye on it. Keep this stock on your radar, because this could be one in the bag with 100% upside potential. Now, if you found this video informative and you see the potential to make some money with this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button so that way we can keep you updated going forward. Good night.
Hey, VV Nation, Glenn Tompkins here. Did you miss out on the Tampa 2-day investment seminar? Well, right now you can get access to the live recording from this event for only $195. That's right, folks, $195. You can get access to all the great presentations from instructors like Steve Chapp, Jerry D'Ambrosio, Jim Penner, Ron Wheeler, and yours truly. Folks, you just need to go to www.vectorvest.com/replay24. You need to do that right now.